This is the Infinix Hot 11, the successor to the popular Infinix Hot 10. In this video, I'm going to share my experience with the phone after using it for almost a month. We are also going to find out if it is worth buying at the price of 83,000 Naira, since there are a lot of phones within its price range. Infinix collaborated with Free Fire for this one, but you can't find the game on the phone. Awkward, I must say. Well, the design is not different if you are coming from the Hot 10. I'd rather pick the Hot 10 over the Hot 11 in terms of design because it has a punch hole rather than the water drop notch we have on the Hot 11. The back kind of looks textured, but it's slippery. It's advisable you have a TPU case for maximum protection. The body is made of plastic and same thing applies for the frame. As we all know, plastic is more durable and it will survive accidental falls. It's not really enjoyable to hold in the hand if you have small palms. It's sitting at 6.7 inches, but since my palms are big, I did enjoy holding the phone for the most. We have 3 cameras at the back, but you should be concerned about one. I'll let you know why soon. The volume keys are tactile and responsive, but I want this to be the last Hot series phone with a micro USB port. Infinix, please, it's 2022 and I know you can do it. The speaker is not the best, but certainly it's better than what we have on the Hot 10. It's lighter with some little margins. The design is not over the top, just the normal we are used to. Okay, so the display is IPS LCD, not the brightest under direct sunlight. You have to adjust brightness levels at least. That's what I do, but you can also set auto brightness if you want. The resolution is 720p, still the same with the Hot 10, but Asian markets are getting the variant with a full HD resolution. We want that full HD to Infinix. Reaching to the top of the water drop display is difficult with one hand. I feel I should let you know. There is a 90Hz refresh rate on the display and it's noticeable, making scrolling faster and smoother. One thing though, not all apps take advantage of the high refresh rate. Some apps sticks to the standard 60Hz. At times when I bring back the phone to 60Hz, it kind of stutters and I get between 50Hz to 55Hz. Don't know why. The display is flat and I love me a flat display with no accidental touches. The chin and bezels are noticeable, but it won't stop you from enjoying the display. It is also responsive to touch and I didn't have any problem scrolling on between apps. The high refresh rate is the difference here, and it's noticeable when you place it side by side with the Hot 10. Battery life is good. You can get 2 days juice from the 6000 mAh battery if you set the refresh rate at 60Hz. Using it at 90Hz will drain the battery, and during my first week of usage I was annoyed the battery was draining fast, but it later adapted to my usage pattern and I was getting a day of battery life with 90Hz on. Battery life is superb and it's one of the amazing features of the phone. Charging can be annoying because the included charger in the box takes over 2 hours to charge the phone from 0 to 100. Software. The Infinix Hot 11 runs on Android 11 with the refined XOS 10 as the user interface. I like the new features like swipe gestures, widgets and more. What I want Infinix to fix is to reduce the number of apps the XOS skin comes with. Some can be removed if you try, but the fact that these apps even push unwanted notification is a bit worrying. I know the skin looks better with more features. It still takes a bit of getting used to pull down the notification shade and the control shade. Swipe down to the left for the notification and to the right for controls like turning on your Wi-Fi or data. The icons are still pretty much the same, but I'm still counting on Infinix to keep improving their software. I also wish we will get an Android 12 update. It is powered by the MediaTek Helio G37, and if you look at the number, it is a downgrade from the Helio G70 on the Hot 10. Performance is solid for its price category and I didn't have any issues while using the phone. Apps opened smoothly and I played games like Alto's Odyssey continuously. I have 4 gigs of RAM on my unit and 128 gigs of storage, which is what most devices in this range are offering. Overall performance was just okay. Camera wise, we have 3 cameras at the back, a 50 megapixel main camera which is the main focus here, and an 8 megapixel ultra wide lens and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. I took a lot of photos with the 50 megapixel camera, but you have to select it in the camera settings. We have an 8 megapixel selfie camera up front, and here are some of the photos from the Infinix Hot 11. Rounding up the video, there are a number of other phones like the Spark 8P that share similarities with the Hot 11. Let me know if you want them compared. The Hot 11 is a fantastic phone that does all the basic things needed of an Android phone perfectly. Infinix did well by giving us a 90Hz refresh rate and a 6000 mAh battery. You get to feel a little bit of the premium features on some expensive phones. It is a good buy certainly, but if you don't care about more battery and refresh rate, then the Hot 11 can also come in as a substitute. That's it for this one, and subscribe to the channel for more.